What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of 52 Books. It's good to be with you. We here, baby. We out here. Last week, if you haven't watched the videos, man, go ahead and watch them. You'll be so encouraged. You'll be motivated to get out there and get it, man. Congo Soul was amazing. You can watch it right here. Honestly, you can watch the videos right here. They're amazing. This week, we are going to read God's Fool, The Life and Times of Francis of Assisi by Julian Green. I don't know what this is about. Obviously, the life and times of Francis of Assisi. We're going to look into this and see what's up. My mentor actually gave me this book. And so I told him I'd definitely read it and review it with you guys. So, without further ado, let's get after it. You already know what it is. Matter of fact, hold on. Had to take off the paper wrap. It's just a distraction. I'll just read the book as is. Cue background music. Let's get it. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, the life and times of Francis of Assisi is, it's a tough read. Not that the topics discussed in the book are tough. It's the simple fact that the author is literally writing this book in the life of times, in the times of Francis of Assisi. So she will talk about one thing and then immediately hop to another subject. She will talk about the people there. There was a town simpleton. There was a town ruler. There was the nobles. There were the poor. And she will talk about every single one, like a few pages each. And so it's hard for me to really get into the text, because other books that I have read in the past, you get into it and then you see, okay, this is the direction we are going in, and you subconsciously get into autopilot and you're like, okay, I get the idea here, I get what the author's trying to say, I get where the story is going, I see how it is developing. The first 50 pages of this thing, you don't get that. As soon as you're about to get invested in one part, she switches it. It changes. So, and honestly, my mentor told me that. But let's talk about the guy that this text is about, Francis of Assisi. Francis of Assisi was born to Giovanna of Assisi. That's where they lived. That's how they named. That's how people were named back then. It was your name and where you were from. So for me, it would be Wanique Fayette of Cap Haitian. You feel me? Because I'm Haitian. It's actually Wanique Fayette of Dondon, because I was born in Dondon, Haiti. Giovanna, she had a son. The father was out selling cloths and linens and whatnot. And she also goes by the name Pica. Naming of the child would officially happen at the baptism. So Giovanna names her son Giovanni. Then the father comes home. He's like, what'd you name the boy? She's like, Giovanni. He's like, nope, I'm not having it. I don't like it. His name is Francisco. And that's what he wanted. That's what he wanted. And so he says the child's name is Francisco. And that's where we get Francis of Assisi. His father's name was Bernardon. An interesting thing about the town is every year you will have the people from the upper town and people from the lower town. They would meet together and they would settle debts. And the way they did that was by fighting. Like, they would fight it out. Some people would die. Some people would be really hurt. But at the end of the day, debts were settled, they will go on for another year, and then the same thing will happen again, which is awesome but very weird at the same time. This is God's Fool, Francis of Assisi, the life and time of Francis of Assisi. I'm gonna try a different technique in getting through this book. Thank you for tuning in to 52 Books. Tune in Friday, like, subscribe, and if you have a book you would like for me to read, put it in the comments below. Peace.